Okay, so we came outside. We're trying to see how best this thing works, and it's a bit sunny. So this is how far I can get close to the subject. He's in focus and everything. The moment I go back a little bit longer, he is out of focus and the background is in focus. Then I move a little bit closer, he is in focus. So I can move around him and he's still in focus. Man, it's beautiful like this, you know. I mean, I'm pointing it directly to the sun and it's still working, you know. So I think the issue with, you have to know the distance that you can go to keep your subject in focus. So now I go back a little bit, he's still in focus, kind of. Now it's moved back to the background. Background is in focus and then the subject is out of focus. So let me see how far I can go. Yeah, he's still not in focus. So keep doing that, I'll come close. So this is, so I'm think it's one step from you. Yeah, so if I have to keep this kind of close to get the focus, it has to be like 40 inches.
And this is 35.
Yeah, this is the 35, but I'm fixing the sun and I'm getting you closer because I'm a bit close to you. So I think it works well when you're close to the subject. So as people were saying that when when the sun is too bright or something, you can't get in focus. I don't think that's the main issue. The main issue is the distance that you should go away from your subject. And I'm getting him very well, even though I'm pointing it direct to the sun. Yeah. See, I'm really close, like just 1 foot, and he's still in focus, even with the direct sun. Yeah. I know this is going to be a shaky footage because I'm doing handheld. We just came outside to see how best this thing works. Right. Yeah, my brother is looking cute. In the yeah. So let me see. Yeah, out of focus, in focus. Yeah, cool. So let's try this way. I'll I'll let the sun turn your face, brother, and do the two fingers thing. Yeah, very well. Keep your hand still a bit. Yeah, your fingers are in close. Yeah, you see. So I think for this to work very well, is the distance. It's the distance. It's just like 40 inches or 1 meter. Yeah. With a 35 on it, 1 meter is the best choice. So I think when you are in the midst of a lot of people, you can get things in focus around 1 meter. The further you go, you're gonna lose the subject in front of you and get the people at the back. So let's say I move back like this and straight away it shifts to the background in focus and the subject is out of focus. So bear in mind when you are using this. I don't know how it's gonna work indoors, like I mean a big space like a hall with full of people. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I've got something happening tomorrow, Saturday, so I will try it and see how it's gonna work. But the good news is this autofocus thing is got a controller, the manual controller that you can control just like your ordinary follow focus gear thing. But yeah, I'm impressed. I really like it. All right, so this is 35. We're gonna change it to 50 and see how best it's gonna work. But the lens I use most when I'm doing programs is 20 millimeters. So after this 50, we will put when we put the 50 on, we will see how best it works, and then we can put the 20 millimeters on it and see how far we can go with the subject. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna switch now. Okay folks, so we were having problems in getting the motor to focus properly when we switched lens. We were a bit confused, so by chance we tried something and it did work. So what we did was we calibrate the new lens that we've changed, even though we've programmed it to colors. So we put the yellow color on, and then we press 1, then press again to hold it for 3 seconds. After that, press once on the motor button, and then it starts working. So now I'm in focus, right? He is in focus. Everything is in focus. So we were kind of hiding in a shade. So we will reach out. Yeah, we're going back. And please bear with me. This is handheld. I'm not being too careful. So bear with the shaking. Okay, so we come out from the shade and we are on the direct sunlight. So I think there's still a little bit of issue. He is in focus as well as the background. The background is a bit more in focus, but it's okay. I think he's in focus. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk towards him and see. Yeah, all right, so I think it's working the way it should. The moment you come closer, always I think the distance between the lens and the subject is 1 meter. That's where you get the subject real in focus, irrespective of whichever lens you are using. So yeah, so I'm using the what's the,
that one is 50.
yeah, so the 50 is on, and yeah, it's doing. Yeah, so my worry was, how is it going to perform when you go back? Can you get the subject in focus plus the background? Which is yes. So I can get him in focus and the background is also in focus. Because reason why I was worried is I shoot a lot of events. And with these events, sometimes you want to get almost everything in focus. So you need to go back. So I'm way back and I'm getting him in focus. So let's assume that something is happening that I want to capture the subject alone. You have to go 1 meter, which is the 40 inches or 100 centimeters or whatever. I'm not sure about the 100 centimeters. Yeah, but yeah, my brother is in focus and I'm loving it. Yeah, I was a bit kind of discouraged when we couldn't get the thing to work properly. Yeah, so amazing. But mind you, everybody I've seen doing tests on this motor is doing just the way I was doing. So for us to be more 100% convinced that this is going to help us on projects, you charge a client and you're not going to be disappointed. We will try and use it in a crowd, like a lot of people around, and we will see. So like I said, I've got something happening tomorrow. Yeah, so if I go a little bit far from 40 inches or 1 meter, it kind of hunts a bit. So like this is doing the back, and then this way, exactly 40 inches or 1 meter, he is in focus. But this is the thing, if I want to get more than his face and to get somewhere like from the hair to the waist level, he's going to be out of focus.
So you need to change.
So I need to go back,
Take a while.
go back like this, and this way he is in focus. So I'm over 4 meters away. Yeah, over 4 meters away. Then I can get him in focus. Yeah. So this is in focus. And mind you guys, there's a lot of noise with the motor. As soon as you try to focus, you can hear the motor. So if you want to record something, you want to use the microphone on the camera, you might hear the sound of the motor and the lens changing, trying to get things in focus.
All right. Is the noise coming from the lens or is coming?
Okay guys, I just put 20 millimeters lens on the camera. Yeah, we're using Blackmagic Pocket 6K Pro. So let me try and walk towards him and see how, because at the moment everything is in focus. That is what I like. That was my concern. So now, yeah, he's doing the job. And to be honest, I'm happy among all the lenses. I'm happy with the 20 millimeters. Okay, so they were saying when you move the subject out of the beam circle, it will not be, he or she or whatever subject it is will not be in focus, which is kind of true. I just put him on a rule of third and then it switched straight away to the background. And he is not completely out of focus. He is kind of there and there, 50-50. So now I bring him back into the middle and then straight away the focus go on him, which makes sense. And I shift it a little bit to the other side. He is still, yeah, now he's moved back to the background in the middle. Yeah, so overall, to be honest, I'm really happy with the 20 millimeters. I know it's windy, we didn't prepare of doing this, so there will be a kind of business in it. Yeah, but just for you guys who are wondering which lens will be best for everything, I think honestly from the kind of work I do, the 20 millimeters is good enough for me. So let's say you are in a church and you want to get more people to be in focus, the 20 millimeters is the best way to go. And if you want to go a bit closer to the subjects, you can still get it from here under the breast close to the waist level, which is really fantastic and I like it. Wow, see my brother's face, the sun is shining on him and I'm going round and the sun is hitting direct to the follow focus sensor. I don't know the name for it, but the kind of the beam, yeah, amazing. Yeah, so brother, walk towards me and let's say if we can do that walking. Keep up the pace a bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is cool. All right, that's fine. Yeah. All right, it's good. Maybe Charlie, let's try the 80 and see, since now we know how the thing works.
Okay.
So we're gonna get the 80, 85 and put it on and see the performance. Okay guys, so this is the 85. So this distance, what do you think? What distance are we like? 7, 8 meters? 10? 10 meters probably. So with all the tests we've done, you can only get somebody actually in focus, the subject in focus, 1 meter. So this distance, he is out of focus. So I'm walking closer to him, but because it's 85 millimeters, I have to go really close to get that 1 meter distance for him to be in focus. Yeah, so this is 1 meter and he is in focus, but you see real focus, real close. So this is the way when you want a subject to be that much close, then you can use the 85 for it. Yeah, so I'm keeping my 1 meter distance on him just to keep him in focus with the autofocus. So this is a direct sunlight hitting the sensor on the motor. I don't know how you can call it, but that whatever is allowing the motor to be in focus, direct sunlight is kind of hunted a little bit, or maybe it might be my distance when I go over 1 meter. Now I'm just 1 meter and he is really in focus, perfect focus, like, and the background is beautifully blurred, bokeh. Yeah, I like it. Long, I'm over 1 meter and he is out of focus. I'll go a little bit closer, 1 meter, he is in focus. Yeah, so please bear in mind 85, unless you've got a reason to use 85 on this follow focus system. But yeah, and I think when you're doing a shoot where talking head, or you want to draw attention to something and you use the 85 for this, it will be perfect for that. Otherwise 85 is not like ideal to do like a lot of shoots with a lot of people in it. It will be a kind of a problem for that. Yeah, so in a close-up, like a telephoto thing, you can use the 85 for it. But my best bet is on the 20 millimeters and 35 and 50. Thereabout is cool that you can use. Otherwise, nothing stops you from using the 85 millimeters. It's just that it has to be really close, like 1 meter distance, to get the thing or whatever it is in focus. All right, so we will head inside. We've done what we could do. Now we know the limitations and what we can do. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, 20 is a length to go with it. The people were saying 20 is too wide. I'm telling you, it's not too wide. It's beautiful. All right, and the 35 works, 50 millimeters works.